interview right now.
Okay.
And it's a bit awkward, but that doesn't matter. So, what do you normally do at the office?
Drinking coffee, hitting other people with game over pillows. Yeah.
The second question I have is, how do you look back at the transfer of WarRock?
Well, the transfer of WarRock was a bit of a hassle, to be honest. It wasn't that easy to get all those people over, and even nowadays we still have a lot of demands of people who want to transfer their accounts but never opted into the transfer agreement at the previous publisher and so on. I think we did a great progress if you compare it to the state of the game it was before. Also, I mean, updates have been coming in more recently. Yeah. Overall, the community is happy. But you can't really judge by what you see on the forums.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true. So that's your answer.
Well, that's practically my answer. I don't know if you have more questions about it.
Yes, of course I have more questions.
Away. Because they're typing emotive.
Oh yeah, I didn't see it. Can we expect more content updates in future?
Yes, you can. Definitely. I mean, we are constantly working on new content. Some people might say, all you patched till now is old content from WarRock Korea, but we also have to localize that. Together with the developer dream execution, we select which updates are interesting for us, which maps, like for example Red Sign. There's a whole process behind this. I mean, there might be a possibility that there is content on WarRock Korea or on some other version of WarRock which is not interesting for our market. When you see people playing, most people are playing CQC. And most people on CQC are playing exactly the same map. So they are playing Marion or Kali. Those are basically the only maps that get played. So the target is to make other game modes more interesting. This is why we had a lot of AI updates in the past. We also had Kashgar on, was it Kashgar?
Danish Garden.
Danish Garden and Zakar. Or Kashgar, I can't
Zakar is already in WarRock for a few years.
Then it's Kashgar is already involved, right?
It's Kashgar is new. That's the desert one.
Yeah, that's
not Zakar.
Yeah, Zakar, Kashgar, whatever. Don't worry. Juven and whatever. Yeah. No, and we are also actually working on some content which is in no WarRock at the moment.
Okay.
We are working on a new map which has not yet been seen in WarRock Korea, but which is actually original content for WarRock Global, which is not related to.
Can you tell something more?
Well, it's still in development stage. We have an agreement to do that, and we also have an idea on what it shall be, but we still have no fixed idea about what game mode it will be.
Yeah.
If it will be CQC, BG, multi-use, or if there will be an AI version of it. We also don't know what game mode will it be. Will it be mission mode or deathmatch, or maybe both. We are still, I mean, at the moment working on the concept of the.
You are working on it.
I was involved at the very beginning and did basically most of it for now. Well, the idea is we were thinking about doing a new map, but actually we got asked by the developer to come up with an idea, and we worked with the community, and most of the ideas that came were one-sided. So it was either the ideas were based on existing maps in other games, which I personally do not like, and the other ideas were based on some World War II areas which does not actually fit into the story of WarRock.
Well, if you release some German costumes, then then it's okay.
Yeah, we should. I had the idea of but it's not a World War II shooter. So we went with something else, also similar to Juven, which is based on an actual place. This map will also be based on an actual place.
But you don't know which place, or you don't want to say it?
I exactly know which place.
Oh, you live there?
No, I don't.
It's your house?
No, it's not my home, it's also not this office.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Will we get clan avatars that you can upload?
Ah, yeah, the clan avatar story.
Yeah.
Well, let me put it like this. It would be cool. It would really be cool to be able to upload every clan avatar you want. But the thing is, we checked that with our legal team and we decided to go with the avatar builder.
Yeah, the Halloween things.
Yeah, the death hats, the eagles and whatever we have in there. I mean, I have a unicorn because unicorns are awesome and so fluffy. And no, the main point is
pink ones or
no, it's white. Mine's white. Okay. The main point is it's copyright issues. Because you could upload a clan avatar including SpongeBob. SpongeBob, who is property of Nickelodeon, and when Nickelodeon sees it, they could sue us. Yeah. And they could sue the person who uploaded it. I explained it to like this.
Also work together with Nickelodeon.
Yeah, we could, and have like throwing Patrick stars and stuff. Yeah, it would be a good idea. No, but the main point is, some people said, yeah, but then just control the clan avatars. We buy the item, we upload our clan avatars, and then you can check them and approve or not approve of them. But the thing is, copyright is so widespread that, to give you an example, imagine some cartoon or some comic from Venezuela.
Yeah.
Do you know any Venezuelan products? No, you don't.
Shampoo.
But also there is a lot of potential in the system we have it right now. Even though right now it is very limited, we plan on working together with the community to get new templates in. So basically we will, like Alex, who's in our office and so on, they could design new templates which we can put on. And we were also thinking about doing something with the community where they can design what they want to have in the builder system, and then we just we could do like an event. I'm not 100% sure what we are going to do right now, but like for example on the forums, upload your background or upload your emblem or upload your template, and then we could make like an event out of this. So
I could make a picture of your face and then I can use as an avatar.
Not exactly. You would have to ask for my permission first if you want to use my face. If you can use my face.
But if I do it like I'm just editing and then you don't see it anymore.
If I'm unrecognizable, you can do it. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's actually a good idea. I should just say okay.
You should say yes. Okay.
I don't know yet. It all depends because I don't know.
A fallen clan.
Yeah. There already is one, right?
Don't know.
There is like fallen something, fallen heroes or it's the clan called. I should sue the clan for copyright infringement on my GM name. Yeah.
What are you drinking?
An empty cup of coffee. I just drank it.
And candy. Dutch candy.
That's nice. Dutch candy is nice.
Dutch candy is nice.
Tastes like absinthe, so if anybody ever wants to try absinthe, it gets you drunk really fast. You're gonna get really hammered.
Will there be any retail sales in the future? It's a serious question.
I know.
Just answer it.
Okay, try. Wait. I need a drink. Where's the drinks? Oh, there. At the moment, we really have no plans about selling retails.
Why not?
If you sell the farmers, which is, judging by the feedback from users, the strongest weapon in the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we would sell that to you permanently,
Yeah.
you would never buy another farmers, right?
Yeah, I think so. I would buy another one, a gold one.
Okay, for
And I have
but-
2 or 3.
Yeah, but this would force us to take the value of the retail weapons.
Yeah, I understand.
This means we would have to create new guns, which are even more powerful. So, long story short, I don't think we will sell retails in the future.
Sad. Sad. Now I'm going to stop. I'm going away. I hate WarRock. I thought that this would be really fast with the questions, but
Yeah, but you very often say, yeah.
yeah, what?
No, nothing. Another
You want to
question.
say that I'm
Mentally restricted.
will Next Europe sell any retail boxes or boxes, just merchandise boxes?
We did not think about this yet, to be honest.
Okay,
I know that.
so it's a good idea.
I don't know if it's a good idea. We have to first check what this will cost and how
It's
much.
just a good idea. Just do it. It's just good. Do it.
We will forward your request to our.
Ticket support.
Yeah, they will
Okay.
answer you. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Not
I'm not going to do an interview and not record.
okay.
You know.
Okay.
So, how's the communication between Dream Execution and you guys, Next Europe?
Do you mean the quality of the communication, or who does what?
Yeah, the task they have.
Well, actually, we as Next Europe, we published the game. Dream Execution did everything that is WarRock right now. They wrote.
They made the game.
They even wrote an engine, and they made the game on that very engine.
Jindo.
Yeah, on the Jindo engine, exactly. And basically they are doing everything that is in-game related. So they are doing the updates, they are designing new maps, designing new content, and they are actually in charge of fixing the bugs. It is nothing we can do from here. It is nothing Nexon Europe can do. We are simply communicating. All impact we have is, for example, we can request a specific update, but we have no impact on it, how fast it will be. For example, the clan system. When we requested the clan system, we requested it pretty early, but it took very long to develop. Because in the game engine itself, there was nothing that allowed such a tool to be easily implemented. Therefore, they had to do all the work behind, and they had to program the system brand new. Same as the 8-slot retail change issue we had. Everything that you can now switch it in game. The idea came not even from us, the idea came from the community, and all we did was communicating it to Dream Execution. So everything that happens in game actually.
So also the tickets about bugs, they are, you guys just send it to Dream Execution.
Exactly. I mean, of course we filter all the information we receive.
So Dream Execution is doing fixing bugs and bikini event, snowball event, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you guys are just answering tickets and banning players and ban players?
No, all the content that is in the game or that will be patched in the game comes from Dream Execution. But the whole communication between the community and Dream Execution goes over Nexon. The same with the events. I mean, there are some events that run for years in WarRock, like the Snowball event, this and that event, and so on. Those get reactivated from time to time when it's time for it. But like Red Sign, stuff like that, this is all Dream Execution.
So it has been in game before already?
Not really, not really. It does not have to be in game before. But everything that has not yet been in a WarRock version, or which is completely different from other versions of WarRock, takes longer for them to do.
Okay.
Because we are doing the localization, like the translation for Red Sign and this and that, and all the content. And we also see from the forums, from our Facebook walls, from in-game commands, and the players say, hey, for example, I want T-Bomb back in CQC because T-Bomb is an awesome weapon and we absolutely need to have it. Then we go to Dream Execution and we say, hey, apparently T-Bomb is awesome and we want to have it back. And then it comes back. From different standpoints. It's not only what the community says, but it's, as I said before, it's also if I see that we have tons of maps in CQC mode, we have far more maps in CQC mode than in any other mode, but people are only playing 2, or mostly only playing 2 maps.
Yeah.
And in BG is not so much played, there are not so much maps, but the maps are more mixed plays. Some people play Kashgar, some people play Emblem. It's not like when you open the game you see on the first side Emblem. And so this is then when I check what BG-wise content does Dream Execution have, what could we use, and then the working starts. I mean, I very often get a file, like a file of new content, which is then in English or in basic English, from Korean translated into basic English, and I see what it is, what the content is, and if it's interesting, we go to work. We start translating it, we start testing it, and then at some point we patch it in game. Sometimes, like the procedure with Red Sign was pretty fast. It took us 2 weeks to get it ready, and sometimes it just takes a month. It's really difficult to say up front. But in the end, Dream Execution is it can't function without. Without Dream Execution, we can't do anything without their help, without their input, and without communication with them.
So what do you think about the home GMs? Just about them in
general?
Yeah.
Well, I have to be happy, otherwise they wouldn't be working for us, right?
Yeah.
Well, a home GM's main priority always is to handle customer support, to do forum, and have in-game activity. Those are basically the 3 main tasks. Number 1 task is handling the customer support, answering support. But home GMs have restricted access to the databases, therefore they can't answer all the requests. But all the game-related requests, like why can't I buy this, why can't I buy that, here is a bug, why am I banned, blah blah blah, yada yada. Those questions they can answer.
Okay.
And so this is what they are doing on a daily basis. The general questions they always ask, answer them. Then the second thing is moderating the forums.
Yeah.
Which is also done very well, mostly by Eagle Eye and Ares. And then there's in-game activity, which everybody basically does, but where Rhea and Poseidon and Boomer.
So there are differences between what like Poseidon is doing more on the forum, for example, and Ares is more in game.
Well, it's always based on somebody's strengths. Poseidon is actually an animal. It's a monkey we trained.
Okay.
We trained a monkey.
Yeah.
Here in the attic.
Yeah.
We have like cages.
Yeah.
And we trained the monkey to be able to speak Dutch.
Okay.
Which is quite easy.
But they don't have to speak Dutch, they just type Dutch. I never see.
No, but the monkey has to go on TeamSpeak from time to time. So basically, he also speaks Dutch.
Yeah, okay. And then?
Yeah, now he's Annex Poseidon.
So you want to say that every next Europe game has
can be run by monkeys, yeah.
No.
No, it's far less expensive than home GMs. He works for a packet of crisps, 2 pints of lager, and 4 bananas a week.
Ah, okay.
This is far less expensive.
That's not making any sense. What are you guys doing against hackers?
Well, as I explained on many occasions on the forum already, and also to some community websites, we are actually manually feeding hacks to HackShield. This means there is a very small, if even any, possibility of error. Because we only detect applications, programs, changes in DLL files in WarRock, which we want to detect. It's kind of hard, because to be able to do so, we need the hack first, or we need the file first, otherwise we can't feed it to HackShield. It's not like just entering the name of the hack and HackShield knows what to do. We have to upload the actual files. Those files get recently changed. At the moment we do a pretty good job on getting them. We almost get them as fast as they can update them. But due to the fact that every change on HackShield has to be done on a shutdown server, and there's only the possibility to do those HackShield updates once a week. But if I compare the numbers from the ban list from the beginning of the service, when we had our first ban list, we had over 9,000 names.
Over 9,000?
Yeah, actually I had a list of, I don't know.
Over 9,000.
Over 9,000, 9,538 or something. And those were all actual used hacks. And now we are updating this list constantly, and even with updating the list and being really sure that we have almost all the hacks, which we then upload to HackShield, the weekly list goes down to 300, 400 hackers compared to 9,000, which was also something we did in 1 week. And now it's 300. So the situation has gotten better. As I said last time, that it will be better.
Or better.
Better, whatever. It actually is. It actually is. I'm not saying that we, on a short period of time or even on a long shot, we can lock them out forever. This won't be possible, and it's practically possible nowhere. But it is demoralizing for a lot of people to create a new account on a weekly basis and to restart playing, because what gain do you have if you use a power level bot and you go up to level 15 in 1 week and then your account is banned?
Yeah.
There's no point in using it. This explains the sudden decrease in hacker numbers.
Okay.
Do you get that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not stupid. I'm also going to ask, who are your favorite players?
Well, I wouldn't say I have any favorite players. Of course, I have a lot of players who sometimes help me with stuff if we have to test.
Actually, so the people that are not joining are just normal players that don't really give about what you are doing, just playing the game and that's it.
Well, this is actually a lot of players who really, far more players than at least 10 or 20 times as much players who do not follow, who do not watch your videos on YouTube, who do not read our Facebook, and who do not visit our forums or the website, who just play the game, than those who do.
But I don't think that's wrong, because
yeah, I know it's absolutely not wrong.
That's the basic of the whole game.
But this is also it's not bad, but it's not good either. I mean, sometimes you have to be informed, and it's. I mean, you know the forums, you know the community websites, you know how it looks like. If you go to the forums, a lot of times you see the same people post.
That's true. That's true.
So, and I really don't think that you can say forum posts do really represent what the community thinks, because the community is everybody who plays the game, even if they do not actively get involved in community discussions or community websites, but they are still the community, and when they say something, being it in game or just show us what they want with their actions.
So, are there any ideas about a gift system? So you can buy a weapon and then also choose, I want to give this to a friend, like that. Is there an idea for that?
Well, the idea in itself is not so bad, but this has to be very well thought through. If it would be implemented, if we would consider doing it, it has to be very well thought through, because there's so many room for errors.
Yeah.
Like, for example, how would you like to give them? Would you like to give them after 15 days of use, so a friend could use the rest of the 15 days? Would you like to give them at the second you buy them?
Yeah, like that, yeah.
Yeah, and also, how would you like to give them? You have to give them somehow, right? Like from in-game?
Yeah.
You have to enter your friend's account then, right?
Yeah.
So how many people do you think do typos? It's a good idea. Yeah, it's a good idea. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm saying there are
So it's a good idea.
It's a good idea, but
It's a good idea.
It's very complicated.
So it's possible.
Everything is possible.
Okay, this was the interview, and I hope you guys liked it. I hope Fallen liked it.
No, I didn't.
Okay, and yeah, if you want, you can subscribe, like this video. Also download WarRock, of course. Right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, of course, you can download WarRock, and instead of subscribing to him or following him or doing anything stupid, you can follow me on Twitter.
Yeah, there's a link in the description of his Twitter, because I don't know how much followers you have, but
Not that much, like 100.
I am and Peter Weir. Okay, this was the video. Thanks for the interview, and I see you guys next time.
Fuck him! He's taking the fucking big pen! No! Okay, ask a
It
question.
would be funny if I could just do that in the video.
Ask a question.
Yeah. Will we get promo codes again? That's not nice.
No! This is the best fucking shot you'll ever get, man.
Oh my god.